have shown MPS has been undereducating minority students for the last 20 years. In this period of time, there have been 9 school board elections and calls for reform. To Jeff and Bruce, why should the parents continue to believe in an elected school board governance structure? And to Secretary Morgan and the Mayor, if education is directly linked to the success of Milwaukee and the state, why haven't you or those who held your position previously requested this before?
I'll tackle that first. Interesting question. Quite frankly, it's not about parents believing in a school board, because quite frankly, when a child gets a bad grade, they don't say, damn that school board. They don't say, well, you know what, if the school board would have only done this and that for my child, be a better situation. They start, if they're concerned and if they're engaged, they start with that school teacher and they ask some very pertinent questions. And they also ask, how can I get involved to help my child? Problems that we have are that we've got part of our community that is not engaged in this notion that education really matters. You can blame it on an institution, but at the end of the day, the question is what are you going to do to make that, hold that institution accountable for what it should be delivering, and what are you going to do to make sure that your family delivers on whatever they're supposed to be doing to make sure that their children are successful. Again, we've got a lot of resources out there. We've got resources that go underutilized. I serve on the Head Start Policy Council. We've got about 1,000 Head Start seats for Milwaukee Public Schools. We've got one of the highest poverty rates in this city. It's very, very difficult for me to understand why in a city that is in need of educational support, we can attract more people to Head Start, regardless of what we do here. So, again, you hold us accountable, which is great, but I think that we have to hold one another accountable for outcomes for our kids. What are we going to do to help our young people as individuals, not just a system issue? If we think that way, we're doomed for failure.